Hi friend, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a very quick one. I want to share some moisturizing and styling tips for fussy hair, especially if you don't want to do too much. They call it lazy, but really is it lazy anyways? So today that's what we are going to be talking about. It's going to be very quick, and yeah, let's get right into it. We are going to address this topic in three sections. So the first one is how to moisturize your hair properly. Secondly, how to wait, what's the second part? Yes, how to style your hair to avoid breakage and maximize length retention. And finally, some added bonus that will just help your hair thrive even more. So, moisturizing. When it comes to moisturizing, it is very different from cleansing. Washing your hair will be like a separate topic because it can be quite for some people. So we are going to focus on that later. But when it comes to moisturizing, you want to moisturize your hair very often, every day, at least 2 times a day. So in the morning, in the evening. I just came out of the shower, did a hair mask yesterday, kept it until today. So I just rinsed my hair. I still have some residues, but that's fine. That's going to dry with the time and just fall out. So moisturizing, you need a couple simple things. First is a spray bottle. So this can be just water if you prefer that, you don't really like product. But personally, I like to mix water with a hair conditioner and some essential oils. I really like peppermint oil, rosemary oil. I also like rose water because it has vitamin A and I believe vitamin C. It also has antioxidant properties, so just really good to give your scalp that health that it needs. So you get this, right? Shake, 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 and just spritz all over your hair. Ooh, got some on my face. So just do that, and that's it. Okay? So depending on the amount of hair that you have, you want to put just enough to actually get it everywhere. And if you were wondering what conditioner I use, this is it. It's nothing like really special. I just found it in the store, used it once, and just stuck with it. And it has green tea, which I really like, and apparently it's 99% natural. So why not? The second thing you'll need when it comes to moisturizing is some hair oil, if you like that. So just for a bit of better explanation of why you need to do this, is this. When you take black hair or afro hair, over time, without touching it or manipulating it, it gets dry, not greasy, as opposed to like people who have straight hair. Because the difference is this: the natural sebum that we produce from the scalp just slides down when your hair is straight. But when it is curly, you don't really have that. So our hair gets dry over time, not greasy. So you don't want to be stripping the natural oils away from your hair. You want to keep them there while just helping your hair get that extra boost and shine. So you have this oil and just put couple drops, a few drops on top of your scalp, and that's it. That's it. All right. So if you were wondering what I use in my oil, olive oil is my favorite of all of them. I also mix coconut oil with it. Then you can melt shea butter in your oil if you like that. Sometimes I just use it raw, sometimes I don't. My relationship with butters is very on and off. So it depends on how I feel about it on that day. And yeah, essential oils always, like I mentioned earlier, rosemary, peppermint, but also jojoba oil because it is really close to the composition of the natural oil that we use, that we produce naturally. So it's really good also. Styling. When it comes to styling and length retention, less is more. You want to focus on putting your hair in a style that can go long term, give you access to the scalp without being irritating. My number one on the list is cornrows or flat twists. Currently, my hair is not styled that way just simply because I decided that for this new hair journey, which started like 7, 8 months ago, I would be responsible for braiding my own hair. And my hair currently is not long enough to allow me to install flat twist on my hair in a way that is comfortable for me. So, anyways, why cornrows? Like I said before, it is really easy to install, easy to maintain, and easy to remove. You want to avoid tension on your hair when you braid because that is what is going to cause a lot of traction alopecia for you. So, especially on your edges, avoid like pulling. And if it hurts, it means that your scalp, your body is sending you signals that it is not comfortable. And I don't know why it has been established that when it hurts, then it's normal because that's just enough. It's not normal for your hair to hurt when you braid it. So if it hurts, tell them stop, start over. It's your money, it's your scalp. So you deserve the best treatment ever without any pain. So my second option is choose one twists. Obviously, I don't know if it looks like twists at this point, maybe like locks, but my hair is twisted, installed by yours truly. And this is also a really great hairstyle because this can actually last like month. You know what I mean? Maybe you just have to retwist from time to time, like you can see here, for example. I have some growth, maybe even some hair that just unraveled. But from time to time, you might need to retwist it again. But this is really easy to do. It can go a long way. The only downside is if your hair is this short, it can be, I don't know, for some people they just don't like short hair. So, but I personally don't care. So my hair's gonna look how it's gonna look. I'm not trying to shape shift it into something that it is not. This is what my hair looks like at this length and with this style. So be it. And finally, this is third on my list because I don't know how to feel about it sometimes, but wash and goes. Actually, I know how I feel about it. I love them. And wash and goes were my go-to like styling method for the first 6 months of my hair growth. I only started braiding my hair 2 months ago. So if you want to wear your curls out without stressing yourself, I think the Anthony Dickey method is going to go a long way for you. Look for that method specifically. And best believe I'm going to leave links in the description that are going to show you exactly how to do the method, but really love that, and I feel like it really boosted my hair. And when you do wash and goes, the focus there is really hydration. You are really hydrating your hair, so look into that. However, if that's what you want to go with, I would invest in a blow dryer. Okay, you are going to thank me. because sometimes it just takes too long. So with a blow dryer, you can just reduce the drying time by a lot. Now my bonus tips, my simple tweaks to your routine, or my simple tips that you can add to your routine that are just going to help you boost your hair care, length, scalp health, all of that, the good stuff. First, you want to protect your hair when you go out or and when you sleep. When you go out, your hair is being put against natural elements, the environment. And nowadays, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's pretty bad. A lot of chemicals in the air, just pollution overall, and the heat. If you live in a country that is very sunny, you want to protect your hair against the elements. So just wrap your hair maybe with a rag, a scarf, anything that you can use to wrap your hair and just protect it. It's that simple. And when you sleep, you want to wrap your hair also. Same thing with a bonnet and a scarf, maybe. Some people like to go out with the bonnet. That is not really my style. I don't do that. I rather just wrap it with a scarf and that's it. And you also need to use a satin or silk pillowcase because you don't want your hair to be rubbing against harsh materials like cotton, for example, which will definitely lead your hair to break. So just do that. It's going to help you with your length retention and just minimize breakage by a lot. Trust me. The other thing you need is to rethink your drying process or method. You probably use a towel when you dry your hair. Do not recommend. Use a microfiber towel, or instead, you can use an old t shirt. That works fine. The idea here is that a regular towel is going to lead your hair to tangle, right? To freeze and to break. So you want to minimize that as well. I have this towel here that I bought in just a regular store, supermarket. So it's a bit old now, but you just need something like this, an old t-shirt, and just put it on top of your hair and pat. Do not rub your hair, just pat it to dry it. And anyways, like I said earlier, you don't want all the moisture to escape your hair. So don't try to dry to the bone. Just pat it as long as you need so that it doesn't, water is not dripping off of you. Just pat it and you're good. Okay? Yeah, let's do that. When it comes to trimming, I really don't know how to feel about that because it is said that you need to trim your hair a few inches of your hair in a year to help it grow because of split ends and all that. But I feel like I trim my hair when I'm detangling it. That's when I am able to feel split ends, which I don't even have a lot. But fairy knots are what I have more. So when I detangle my hair, I'm probably gonna do like a video to show you how I do that. But I can just feel and remove any knots when I need to. And when it comes to detangling, you want to be very patient with your hair because at the end of the day, you cannot detangle dry hair. So always make sure that you have some conditioner on, some oil on, or something that give you sleep. So when it comes to trimming, just be very patient. Do what you feel is right for you. After all, to each their own. You know what I mean? And my final tip is just a few tips in one. Be patient, be consistent, and establish a routine. All these changes you do are not going to give you a proper change unless you do them on a regular basis and accumulate length retention, less breakage, and just health overall. Just do that and you're gonna be fine. And actually, I forgot one last step. Take care of the internal part of you. Eat well, drink lots of water, and you should be fine. Try to avoid drinking too much, smoking, what else? Exercise. These little things are just really gonna make the difference in how you feel and how you do your hair. And actually, I forgot one thing. You also want to invest in one of these. This is a scalp massager. So just go in there and just twist it around, especially the areas where you want to stimulate growth. This is gonna be really good at helping your hair thrive. And when I massage my hair, I also like to practice affirmations, just saying positive things about my hair, how I feel about it. So you can go in there, like, love my hair grows, my hair texture is beautiful. This is just something that is going to make you feel better about your hair and just enable you to take care of it properly. And just do this like maybe in the morning, while I don't know, you do anything that is quite slow paced. And you can also do it at night before bed. And I like to keep this nearby so that I just don't forget to go in there. So yeah, I hope those tips are really helpful. That's gonna be it for today. I wish you can leave some of your tips and habits that you practice that have really made a difference in your length retention. And don't forget to like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.